It's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for a while. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 reasons why I hated homework. Now, I didn't mind homework as much when I was like in high school because I didn't really get as much homework when I was in high school because I was in special ed. But I did have issues with homework when I was a bit younger and like when I was in college and stuff. So I'm gonna get started and I'm sure everybody hates doing homework, but I actually, when I got a bit older, I didn't mind doing it because I didn't get as much as I did when I was in the other schools and stuff. So I'm gonna get started. And if you guys hated having homework when you were a kid, I'm sure everybody hated having homework when they were kids, but I'm going to get started talking about the top 5 reasons why I hated homework. So here we go. Number 1 on my list was some of it was hard. Like there were times where I would give up too easy, which kind of like wasn't good because my parents didn't like that, and it was just like I had a hard time with some of it because like mostly sometimes it was just math and stuff because it was all 4th and 5th grade math, and I couldn't really do 4th and 5th grade math as well. So when I was in elementary school, they had to put me on 3rd grade math, and I had to get a lot of help because I just couldn't do it very well, and I had like such a hard time. But the other stuff like the English and stuff was mainly easy, but most of like the math and everything was just really hard for me when I was a kid. Number 2 on my list, it had to be some of it took a long time. I remember some of my homework for school did take a while. I mean, I remember one time I was writing a paper for my English class in college, and it took me pretty much all day to work on, and because I had to do 6 to 7 pages for the essay because I was writing a letter that had to do with a story we had just finished during that time called The Color Purple. And I put a whole bunch of information in there, and then I had to go through the information and stuff, like I sound like I was writing a paper and stuff, and that took me like weeks to do, and I was like, but when I got the paper back, I was super disappointed when I got a bad grade on it. Number 3 on my list would have to be sometimes I would get too much. Now, this was one problem I had with taking English classes in college and when I was in middle school, is I get so much homework. Like when I was in 7th grade, I missed 6th grade, so I didn't really have a lot of homework because my mom was tutoring me one subject at a time, so it wasn't getting overwhelming. So when I was in middle school, I had so much homework. Like in 7th grade, I had homework in English, I had homework in Spanish once, and I had homework in history, I had homework in science, and I didn't really have homework in math, which kind of like was annoying because I couldn't study for any of my math tests. And then 8th grade, I had homework in science, I had homework in history, I had homework in English. Just pretty much 3 classes, because none of my math classes, I never had any homework. I don't know why, but I was in corrective special ed math when I was a kid, and when I was a teenager, and they just never gave me homework when I was in math. But even if I didn't get, because like sometimes it would take a lot of time because I would do like one subject at a time, because if I did all my subjects, I would get way too overwhelmed at the same time, because it would depend on like which class I was in. Number 4 on my list would have to be sometimes I would have to redo it after turning it in. Now, I remember one time I did a paper on Andrew Jackson for history, and I had to redo it, like I had to fix it like 6 or 8 times because the paper was, because I had some incorrections of punctuality and stuff. Well, actually the punctuation, not punctuality, punctuation, excuse me. And I had to like correct it and stuff. I didn't have to redo the whole paper. I just had to correct all the information I had on it. And I was doing it on my mom's computer because I didn't have Word on my other computer at the time. So I had to sometimes like correct everything on it, and it was super super duper irritating, but I still got a B on that paper, and I got it turned in time. Number 5 on my list would have to be sometimes I would do the wrong assignment. I remember one time when I was in college, I was doing an assignment that my English teacher had me do, and I accidentally realized I did the wrong assignment because I did the day before's. I did another day's assignment when I was supposed to do something else, and I was super overwhelmed that day because I had just went to a funeral for my great aunt and great uncle, and it was so overwhelming, and I felt really bad that I did the wrong assignment, but it wasn't my fault because I got confused and I wrote down the wrong thing because I thought I misheard my teacher. Well, actually, it was my fault. Anyway, sorry that didn't make any sense. Okay, so those are my top 5 reasons I hated homework. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for all, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!